He's on the line.
He's on the line.
There we go. Your Excellency, good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, great homily. We got so much engagement off that. My WhatsApp was going off over the weekend, and people were just saying, "Hey, did you see that?" It was. You had a little bit of humor in there too.
Brunch. That was funny. So, how you holding up?
Yeah. Doing well, thanks. I'm out of quarantine as of today, so that was. Yeah. So I'm no longer officially unclean. So, yeah, but
the church, it's still, it's still going. You guys are still active. You've got the hotline that's up for people to take calls. I think we talked to Father Mike about that last week. What I'm really excited about is the fact that starting today, we're actually going to start broadcasting daily masses, or at least Monday through weekday masses.
Great.
Yeah.
You have no idea, or maybe you do, how many people have been asking us to do the weekday masses, Archbishop?
No, I understand that, and I know, we're doing our priests are really doing their best to get something like that to happen. So, and one of the great things, sometimes of being a bishop or a leader is you've got all these wonderful things that are happening that you knew nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've got some really good priests, and really wanting to be there for their people. So, yeah, no, that's a wonderful thing, and that's.
Yeah, Your Excellency, this is Jason here. Thank you for joining us again. Yeah. And actually the beautiful choir, albeit a kind of like minimal choir, because I know it was a group of three and socially distanced, of course. The pianist and then the two singers, had adequate space between them. But the male singer is a very good friend of mine. He's my former coach, Andre, who is basically a choir unto himself. Beautiful singer. And he was actually saying he got into our WhatsApp group chat yesterday, and he was saying he's like, man, it was weird to actually be singing and to be offering that kind of, be in the song service to a room of empty pews. And I know you actually began your homily yesterday by saying, and you're like, for all you 930 regulars, I can see everyone here, but this is very, very strange. And I guess we kind of share our profession and yours, the passion for public speaking. So what kind of experience was that like for you, someone who's been preaching for so many years, and then to actually do that, but to also know that you were reaching tens of thousands of people over the internet? Because obviously televangelism has been a thing for 30 odd years and everything, but now with an added level of interactivity.
Sure. Yeah. And so, I've always, from the early days of learning how to preach and give homilies, and right from the beginning, the word homily comes from the Greek word to converse. And so even though I'm the only one speaking, I get feedback from people, usually, facial commentary. I know when I was a pastor of a African American parish, and and sometimes you hear about, the African American Baptists, they call back to the priest, the preacher, and the preacher says something good, and they'll say, preach, and keep preaching, to give us the word, and our people don't do that.
We can start though, if that's
yeah, do that, call out, but you need that kind of Southern accent too, so it's the only way that works. But no, it's it is a conversation, and I ask questions that others might ask in their minds, or at least raise a question in their minds, so that they're thinking, okay, well, I wonder what I have to start thinking about this, and so that kind of thing kind of gets ingrained in a homilist, and it's not just giving information, but it's like I say, it's a conversation with brothers and sisters in Christ, and I'm trying to offer something that can help them, but I'm also I do receive feedback. I gotta say, you know, like in this parish that I was in Detroit, there was very expressive feedback, facial commentary. Here, not quite as much. Of course, I'm a lot farther away from everybody when I was in this other little parish. But yeah, all that is to say is that, you know, I understand it is conversational, and you know, the conversation will continue. So.
All right. Well, so I guess we're gonna let you go and enjoy. Well, I don't even know if you can, but being out of quarantine.
Yeah, I think I will.
What are your big plans? Are you just gonna keep staying home, basically?
Yeah, you know, and I have an office right across the way from me, so I get out of the house every day into the office. It's a 10-yard walk, but you know, nothing serious. And but I got out for a swim this morning and went to Payless for the first time in several weeks. So that was my big outing.
Well, there you go.
Thanks a lot, Archbishop.
You're welcome. Thanks
Okay.
for what you guys do. Keep us,
Our pleasure, and even more so on your part. A lot of people, Archbishop, are wandering now. We just got a comment from a guy. He said, "What day is it? I'm lost." I mean, we're kind of laughing at that, but a lot of
true
people feel that
sometimes.
way. Like, we
Yeah.
don't even know where we're at. Are we going another 2 weeks? Is it going to go beyond that? What, you know
The
what I mean?
president just said April 30th. The governor's
Yeah.
sticking to 13th for now.
Yeah.
It's Monday, though, right?
It is.
It is Monday.
I think it's
It
Monday.
is.
There was
I
church
think it will be
yesterday.
all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I am totally in agree with that. It's like, if I don't have my routine, how do I know what day it is? You know?
Yeah.
Well, you'll be able to tell what day of the week it is based on what time we live stream the mass. So if it's a
There you
12:10,
go.
that's a weekday.
I've got to show up
Then,
for that,
just do
yeah.
the math. And if it's at 9:30 a.m., then it's a Sunday.
Okie doke.
Right on.
All right, thanks, Archbishop.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Okay.
All right, God bless you.
Wow. Well, Jason's getting a lot of points.
I know.
You're going to heaven.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know we're pressed for time, but I did want to just touch on one thing really, really quickly. At the beginning of his homily, he also said, and it was very poignant.